Everything down here, for the most part, is looking nice. It is looking how I want it to look. So you guys can get an idea as to how the library is going to look now. This is pretty much it. Hey everybody, today's video once again brings us down here into the library because it's time for another update on the great library purge of 2019. Let's see what I've been working on. And I am happy to announce we are in the home stretch. I am almost done down here for the most part. I'll explain that. But, I mean, there's no more piles of stuff on the floor, except for one thing, which I'll also explain in a minute. I mean, the movies I had piled up over here that I had to put away yet, they're no longer on the floor. They are not all put away, but they're no longer on the floor. I got all the large items here straightened up. The cart has been cleaned off. My laser discs and CEDs have all been straightened up. They still need to be cataloged. All the ones that are not in dust covers have not yet been cataloged, but I gotta recatalog all this anyway, so probably before I start recataloging the DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS and everything on the shelves, I'll probably just do all this first because it really does need to be done. But anyway, regardless of whether they need to be cataloged or not, which will come later, at least as of now, they look straightened, and that is very important because it was looking like a disaster down here. I'm at the point now where if I have people down here, I'm not going to feel embarrassed anymore, because that was my main thing. I was hating the fact that it looked like a hurricane had gone through my room with piles of stuff on the floor, things thrown everywhere, shelves all empty and weird. I hated it, and now it's looking pretty normal now. And all this stuff I have to still put away is back here. I have moved all the titles that are going to get listed on the store. I've taken all of those out of the library. They're now upstairs in the spare bedroom in bins, and every day I'll go through and grab a pile of them and list them to the stores. So eventually, probably not for a while yet, because it's going to take a while to get through all those, but in time, they will all get listed. But for now, this is just what needs to be put away. So I have to catalog all this and put all this onto shelves. I've been doing a little bit at a time. Like, here's 10 items that today I'm going to catalog. I've kind of been doing 10 items a day from this pile. However, let's say I picked up 10 items today as well, then I'd be doing 20 items, if that makes sense to you guys. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to put all this away, because again, I'm only doing like 10 or so items a day. Sometimes more. If I do some in the morning, I'll do some at night as well, but I don't want to go too crazy. So I gotta do all that, but it'll happen. At least for now, it's off the floor. It's back on the shelf. It's not looking as crazy. These are CDs that I have to catalog yet. As you can see, I've been going through them and putting them into these sleeves. So I've been doing that, getting through those as time goes on. So got to take care of all this. But again, at least for now, it is off the floor and not looking so junked up and messy. I like that. But this is the kind of one big thing I really do still have to do. The big major thing is to get all of this put away, which it'll happen over time. What else have I done? Oh yes, I have officially marked off all the spacer cards here. Again, these I picked up from Bags Unlimited, and I had to go and I don't know what you want to call it, relabel them, if you will, because they used to say like DVD-A. I had printed out labels with a label maker. Well, now, you know, I got DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, Beta, HDVD, UMD, all this kind of weird formats all together now. So obviously I don't want it to say DVD-A, I just wanted to say A. So numbers up there, and A, and B, and of course so on and so forth. Why is C sticking out? There we go. Yeah, perfect. So I got the stickers here from a hobby store, like an arts and crafts store. like I don't think it was Michaels, but something like Michaels, and just got those and stuck them on there, and they worked perfectly fine. Decided to go lowercase because they were smaller and it worked out better. So that is done. One major thing I still have to do is get rid of all these CEDs. You may be thinking, didn't you say in the last video somebody was coming to get these over the weekend? There was an issue. The guy who was coming to get these ended up not being able to get out here. He was coming from multiple states away, and there was an issue, and he had to actually turn around and go back home on his way out here. So unfortunately, these are still here. I've got to get rid of these. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly, I don't know. I don't want to just, toss them. That would be ridiculous. I would like to sell them to somebody for a really good price. In fact, I am going to probably just say, and if anybody wants these, I'll sell the whole lot for like $1 a piece. I'm not going to sell necessarily individual titles. If somebody says, hey, I want Empire Strikes Back, I'm not going to sell that just for $1. But if you want all of them, then you'll get Empire Strikes Back and everything else for $1 a piece. So, yeah, I mean, there's Star Wars in here. There's some Pee-wee. Rodan, The Fog, American Werewolf in London. There's like Disney titles down here, cartoon classic releases, all kinds of really, really cool CEDs. But I got to get rid of these. So, yeah, if anybody is in the area and close by and you want to beef up your CED collection, the whole lot right here, $1 a piece. They're yours. Bring a truck because you're gonna need really good shocks. So it is what it is. But these have to be gone in the next 2 weeks. I have to have them out of here because I have a party coming up and people will probably come down here and I don't want them to see this. So these have to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. I honestly don't. But they cannot stay down here. So 2 weeks from now, these have to be gone somehow. So that was kind of one of the major things I did. I still have all the beta out here as well. They're all still piled up out here. These are not going anywhere either. Same deal. Anybody want to beef up their beta collection? $1 a piece. I'll do the whole lot for $1 a piece. These I can actually ship to you. It'll be a bunch of really heavy boxes, but it can be done. The CDs I cannot ship. They're way too heavy. It'll never work. Shipping of those is going to be impossible. But shipping beta, that I can do. So if anybody wants the whole entire beta collection here for $1 a piece, they're yours. HDVDs, I have finally gone through all them. There's this pile, and then behind this, on the shelf back down there, there's another pile as well. And all of these are ones I'm getting rid of. So, yeah, if anybody wants to beef up their HD DVD collection, that can be done as well. I don't know that I'll do $1 a piece on HD DVDs, but I'll let them go for a really good price. If somebody wants the entire collection individually, I don't know, but if somebody wants the entire thing, let me know, and we'll figure out a good price for those. So anyway, these have to go as well. Like, I gotta get rid of all this stuff. It has to go somewhere, and I have nowhere to store this. All my VHS and DVDs and Blu-rays, those I find a place to store so I can sell them, but beta, CEDs, etc., I don't have anywhere to put those, so they have to go at some point. Low Fab 5. All right, also, I have reorganized my Game Boy games. I used to have them in 2 bins, and it was insane. Half the alphabet was in one, and half the alphabet was in the other. So if I wanted, let me think of a game, Arkanoid, I'd have to go and dig through half an alphabet to find Arkanoid. Now, I have to go and look through just this little tiny bit up here. I gotta go into numbers and A's and find the game, and I'm good to go. It is so much easier to locate stuff now. So yeah, games have been reorganized into these little bins, and my life is now easier. Finding Ultimate Spider-Man is not going to be as difficult as it once was. So those are all my games. I got my gaming systems and accessories in there. An empty case so I can put more stuff in eventually. So that was something I had worked on. Let's see, anything else big to talk to you guys about? the main thing for this week really was just getting everything straightened up. I wanted things to start looking better down here. I mean, that was one of the goals for last week as well, but this week it was kind of, all right, let's do this. Let's get everything put away. Again, with the exception of the CDs, which I did not think would still be there come today. I actually expected those to be gone, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'll figure that out. But besides that, I wanted to get everything straightened up. I wanted to get stuff put away, stuff off the floor, rather have them on these shelves. I still got to put all this stuff away. But again, rather than them on these shelves where nobody can really see them back here, and at least if somebody does come back here, they look nice on the shelves as opposed to piled up on the floor looking ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much about it. It's not a huge update. It's just the fact that I'm at the point now where the room is looking pretty good. There's still basically just a lot of cataloging and putting stuff away to do. But other than that, everything down here for the most part is looking nice. It is looking how I want it to look. So you guys can get an idea as to how the library is going to look now. This is pretty much it. Although with that being said, I was told by Crazy Joe that he actually has 2 of these cabinets he's actually thinking about getting rid of. And he said, if I want them, I can have them. And I had been contemplating getting 2 more cabinets because technically I can fit 2 more of these. And that's how many he has. So I might be getting 2 more cabinets from him. I don't know. We'll see if he definitely wants to get rid of them and he's going to bring them my way. I'll probably take them. Basically, I'll get rid of my little DivX display here, and I'll just keep, I'll keep maybe, 10 something DivX I really want to hold on to. The rest of them I'll get rid of. So I'll get rid of this display. I'll basically slide these over to, like, you can see this kind of comes over onto the brown there. I'll slide these over onto the brown as well, so it's flush. And then each of these shelves, if I slide them over by like an inch or 2, that's it. I mean, it's not super tight in here. I can walk through perfectly fine. But if I slide these over about like an inch or 2, each one of these, so just each in between is just a little bit narrower, not enough that's going to make any difference, not enough that I can't walk through them. It'll be fine. But just slide each of these shelves, those shelves over, and these shelves over just again by an inch or 2. I can fit 2 more of these display cases, and I think I'm going to go and do that because, I mean, why not? What am I going to put in them? I could put more media, or possibly I could finally have a home for my Spice Girl merchandise. I was thinking about that because I do have a bit of it, and I would love to display it. Whether or not, I don't know if I have too much. I might actually have too much Spice Girl merchandise that they won't fit into cabinets, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But if I get the cabinets, which hopefully maybe I possibly will, that could be what I'll do. If I don't put Spice Girl stuff in them, then I got room for more collectibles. If I want to put some more collectibles in them, I can do that. Maybe even some of you guys were suggesting putting, like, the busts and stuff inside a display case. Maybe I'll take them out of their packaging and put them in a case. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We will see. But that might be happening in the next, I don't know, not too distant future. I might be getting 2 more display cases, again, from Crazy Joe, and that would be kind of cool. So again, I don't really think there's very much more to talk to you guys about. I think that's all kind of the major stuff. Again, getting things cleaned up down here, finally getting all the spacer cards marked. Again, the Game Boy games, getting all those recatalogued, just getting stuff off the floor, straightening up. I still got to put stuff here. Again, if anybody out there has a VHS case from Blockbuster, let me know, because I have 2 cases from other rental stores. I want to put one there and one there, but I got room for a 3rd one, and I want the 3rd one to be a Blockbuster rental case. So if anybody out there has a Blockbuster VHS rental case, I don't even care if there's nothing inside it. I just really need the case. Let me know, because I want to display that. So I got to put stuff here yet. That'll happen hopefully soon. Okay, I guess that's it. I know, kind of a short video. Usually I talk to you guys for like a half hour, but not today, because for the most part, again, I'm pretty much done here. All my Disney pins, which are filling up fast. I only have this little space down there, but no big deal because I can always go onto these sides as well. I can always put some cork boards on here. Even I can put cork boards on there. If I really need to, I can get rid of these posters and put cork boards there. So I got plenty of room for more pins in the future. So that'll probably be a thing because, man, when I go to Disney, I do love collecting these pins. They are a lot of fun to collect and trade. So, all right, again, I think that is about it. I'm really trying to figure out if there's anything I have forgotten to talk to you guys about, but I honestly don't think there is. I think that is it. So, somewhat quick update today, guys, but like I said, we are in the home stretch. Everything's pretty much looking how it's gonna look at this point, with the exception of the possibility of adding 2 more display cases and just a whole bunch of movies here that I still need to put away, and CDs I got to put away as well. In fact, I have binders worth of CDs I have to put away yet, but that can all wait. That's nothing that needs to be done right away. Just getting stuff organized and cleaning up and making this room look presentable. That was the main goal. That's really what I wanted to focus on, and that is done. So again, this, I'm in no hurry to get this done. This can take a while, and that'll be fine. It won't be an issue. So, all right. That is it. Again, anybody wants some CEDs, let me know because, but you gotta come pick them up. I can't ship those. They're way too heavy. But if anybody wants to come pick up a bunch of CEDs for, again, $1 a piece, all of them, the whole thing, $1 a piece, all yours. Maybe I'll even be nice and do them a little bit cheaper than that. If you just want to come over and get them, just get these out of my house and, we'll figure out a good price. Same thing for the beta and the HD DVDs. Those I can technically hold on to. I do have room to put them up in the upstairs, so I don't have to do them for $1 a piece, but I will offer a really good deal if somebody does want all of them. I like this. I would like to see the stuff go to a good home. That's the thing. I need to get rid of the beta. I need to get rid of the CDs. I need to get rid of the HD DVDs, but I don't want to. Take them to a thrift store. I don't want to. I'm not going to throw them out. I don't want to just junk them. I want to see them go to a good home. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind, making at least a little bit off them so I can continue to add more stuff to my collection. So let me know. All right, again, that's it. I'm going to go. So thanks for watching, guys. As always, if you have any questions about The Purge, let me know. Just in case somebody out there is watching for the first time, this is your first Purge video. Really, really quickly, I'll tell you, again, I just got rid of doubles. I no longer have, I Spit in Your Grave on like 5 different formats. I now have it on just Blu-ray. That's all I needed. I don't need a copy of it on VHS. I don't need a copy on DVD. I used to have movies just because it had cool collectible artwork, or just because it was on Laserdisc. I would buy any movie that I didn't already have on Laserdisc just because it was on Laserdisc. That was crazy. I don't do that anymore. Now I just keep stuff either because it's a movie I don't have, or in the case of like Nightmare Before Christmas, there are some special features on this Laserdisc that never got put onto the DVDs or Blu-rays. As such, I held on to this, but otherwise, I've gotten rid of all my doubles, and I've made a ton of space. Again, this whole back wall, this is all filled. This is all completely open now. I can fill this with new media in the future. The same thing with this empty area here. I can fill all this. Technically, I put these display cases here, but this whole section here was filled up with movies as well. I had shelves here. Now I got display cases. So I made a ton of room down here. Lots of room up in the rafters as well. So tons and tons and tons of room has been made down here just because I got rid of doubles and things I really had just for collecting purposes. No longer do I have a ton of Disney just because, it's different artwork. Now I just have one copy of a Disney movie on whatever the best format is because that's all I really need. The only stuff that I have for collecting purposes are stuff in these display cases because, it's nice to have a few cool things for display. I like my Evil Dead VHS, things like that. My Michael, making a Michael Jackson's Thriller, my Exorcist CED. Night of the Living Dead, Laserdisc, Star Wars, VCD, just some cool collectible things. It's a Star Wars trilogy on beta, stuff like that. Things I just think are kind of cool and wouldn't mind displaying. They go in here, and this is all the room I have for displaying collectibles. If it doesn't fit in here, if I can't get it in here, if I get something new I really want to display, something's going to have to come out. So this is all the room I'm working with for just collectible pieces, so I'm not going crazy. Still have to get lights for this. That's another thing I gotta do. I forgot to mention, I have to get lights to put in here. I'm gonna look into that yet, so that'll happen eventually. I want to get nice display lights for the display cases. So yeah, hopefully I just explained everything. I don't know, now I'm rambling. I said I was gonna go, I didn't. 20 minutes later, I'm going to shut up. So, all right, guys, again, that's it. If you have any questions, ask them down below. Leave me some comments. I will do my best to answer anything that you do want to know. And, yeah, I don't know. Next week, I'm not sure what the Purge will be next week. We'll see if there really is a Purge video next week. Because, again, we're almost done. There's just not a ton of stuff to show off anymore. Maybe I'll have the new display cases by next week. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, guys, again, that's it. I'm going to go. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow. And be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness Retro Store. And again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
I even straightened up the inside of the coffee table. I've got problems.